and today we're going to be doing a short yoga class which is going to be focused on strengthening and also stretching out the legs and the hips. So let's get started on our backs. So just find yourself in a nice comfortable position with your back on the mat and immediately just bring those knees in towards the chest. Hugging the knees into the chest and maybe rocking from side to side, getting a nice massage into the lower back. Connecting with the breath, you can close your eyes and really feel into that lower back, getting a nice juicy massage already. Maybe bringing the knees in closer and then releasing, and maybe taking the knees in a circle in one direction and the other. One more breath here. And then slowly coming back to center. Let's straighten out the left leg and bring it along the mat and bring that right knee in towards the chest. See if you can try and bring that right knee towards the right shoulder. Keep your eyes closed and see if you can keep that left shoulder blade planted on the mat. Breathing here in this nice gentle hip compression. If you'd like to, you can also take circles with this knee on its own. Trying to keep that left side of the body on the mat. If you're taking some circles, switch sides. And then slowly bring that right knee across the body, and we're going to come into a spinal twist and bringing that right arm out to the side, gazing towards the right hand, trying to keep both shoulder blades planted on the mat, and just close the eyes, breathing nice here. As you breathe all the way down to the belly, and you can exhale out through the mouth. Feel the relaxation wash over you as we take one more deep breath here, and out. And then slowly coming back through center. One last hug of that right knee in, and then we swap sides. Now the left knee comes in towards the chest. Again, just trying to see if you can bring that left knee towards the left shoulder. Breathing here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale. Then you can take those nice circles with the knee in one direction and then the other. Just opening up the hips, maybe getting a nice massage in the back of the glutes as well. And one more breath wherever you are. Before we bring that left knee over the body now, and then bringing the left arm out to the side, trying to keep that left shoulder blade on the mat, gazing towards your left hand for 2 deep breaths. Inhaling here. And exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming back to center. One last hug of that left knee in. And then bring the right knee to meet the left again. And we're just going to rock and roll up the spine. So rocking back and forth a few times. Massaging the back. Getting a little bit of momentum before you cross over at the ankles and find your way into a tabletop position. Don't roll as far as I did, I was almost out of the mat. So we're in tabletop here, having the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and spreading those fingers wide so you have a good firm base for the hands. Let's just start with 2 nice cat-cows. Inhaling, dropping your belly, gazing up. And exhaling, pushing that mat away, gazing towards the belly button. One more like this. Inhaling, dropping the belly, gazing up, chest open. And exhale. Then slowly coming back to a neutral tabletop position, staying firm in the hands, pushing through all 10 fingers, and then we just straighten that right leg out behind us. So we're going to start with some just pulses up. You can flex the foot or keep it pointed, wherever feels good for you. Just try and keep both hips stable, so we're not dumping in this one, we're really just keeping both parallel to each other and just focusing on working on that right glute here. Breathing deeply and trying to keep firm in the upper body, activating the core. We'll just be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tap the foot outside. Oh, my tap is in the way. Tap the foot to the left, lift up and to the right. Over to the left, let me move here, and to the right. And over and out. Seeing how far you can get the foot in each direction, so we're really having to work the entire glute. And back, and forward, back, and forward, and then 5, 4, staying strong in that core, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So coming back to center, we're staying where we are in the upper body, and we're going to bend that knee and try and touch your nose. And lift it out straight. And then knee to nose. And out. Last 3, knee to nose. And inhale out. Exhale, knee to nose. And last 1, knee to nose. And release that knee. Shaking out the hips. Already you can feel that right glute is fired up. Let's take it to the other side now and bringing that left leg out behind us. And again, just starting with those pulses here. So just really simple, trying to see if you can activate that core, activate your arms and your shoulders, and everything is really working here to keep you stable as you pulse that left leg and feel a nice glute burn here. Inhaling and exhale. Keep going. And exhale. And we're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we take the tap. So tap over across the body and to the side. Over and to the side. Over and to the side. Trying to keep stable and equal in the upper body. So it's just the glute that's working here. Try not to bash your plant like I am. And back and over and back. 2 more. And 1. And then straighten and knee to nose 5 times. So knee to nose, exhale. Inhale to straighten. Knee to nose. Inhale to straighten. 3. And 2. And 1. And good job. So back into tabletop position, releasing that left knee. Tuck your toes under and let's push those hips back into our downward facing dog. Whew. So already feeling the glutes fired up. The back of the legs are already been working. Everything is feeling good. Getting a nice stretch here. Dropping one heel at a time. Maybe taking a moment to shake the head. Yes and no. Catching the breath. And exhale. One more deep breath here in downward facing dog. Remember to bend the knees as generously as you need to. And exhale. And then we're going to bring the right foot in the middle of the mat and just bring that left leg out behind us. So we're in a nice 3-legged dog. Already feeling that left glute is feeling fired up. And then just slowly bringing that left foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. And let's find our way into a nice high lunge. So the arms come up by the ears, dropping those hips down, trying to get a nice 90-degree angle in the front leg. And inhale here. And exhale. And then we're going to take 5 knee taps with the right knee. So bending that right knee, tap and straighten. Bending and straighten. Really firing up that front leg. 2 more. Last one. And straighten. And then as we inhale, we're going to come forward into a warrior 3 and take 5 bends on the left knee. So inhale, just lifting off that back leg. Let's take a moment to find our balance here. So really finding something to stare at in front of you. You can keep that standing leg generously bent if it's not stretched out already enough. And then we're just going to take 5 knee bends, so bending that front knee and back. Bending and
coming back into that nice high lunge position and feeling that left thigh really working hard here. And what we're going to do is lift the front heel 5 times. So lifting the heel and down and up, trying to keep as still as possible so it's just that leg working. 2 more. Last one. And release. And now let's open into a warrior 2 position. So still staying bent in that front leg, trying to get that back leg active, arms coming shoulder height. And we'll stay just as we are in the lower body, flipping that front palm, coming in reverse warrior. And warrior 2. 4 more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, really enjoy this one. And exhale. And then windmill those hands down to the mat, framing that front foot. Step back into plank this time and see if you can keep that left leg off the mat. We're just going to pulse up for 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and push your hips back. Amazing job. I'm making it pretty hard today, but don't worry, the whole point of this class is to strengthen and then we stretch. So really give it your all in the strengthening part and then you'll really, really enjoy the reward after. So inhaling here, catching your breath. And exhale, you can sigh out the mouth, releasing any heat from the body. Last breath here. And exhale. Great work. Now, what we're going to do is left foot comes in the middle of the mat. This time, let's take it to the other side. So right leg goes out behind us, 3-legged dog, and bring that right foot this time in front of you, in the middle of the hands at the top of the mat. Using your core to lift yourself up, and finding yourself into a high lunge position. And bending deeply in that front knee, dropping those hips down, activating the core. Arms go up by the ears, shoulders drop down. And let's go with those knee taps now. So exhale, bending the knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. And exhale. And breathe. Last one. And up. You know where we're going. Come into that warrior 3. So taking your time, really finding yourself balanced. And let's take those knee bends. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's step back gently, back into our high lunge, and then we go with the heel lifts. So lifting the heel. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that heel. Warrior 2. Opening out, bending in that front knee. Finding your warrior 2 first. I'm a little bit out of breath. And then we come reverse warrior, staying low on that front bend here in the knee. And warrior 2. And back reverse. And warrior 2. And back. 2 more. And 1. Great work. Windmilling those hands down. Framing that front foot. Lifting the right foot and see if you can not drop it here as we stay in plank and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. Drop that foot and push those hips back. Downward facing dog. Whew. Now let's get off those hands for a moment and just walk the feet to meet the hands in the middle of the mat. Bend your knees generously and let's come into ragdoll. So you drop the torso onto the top of the thighs. Grab each elbow with each hand. Really relax your head and let your head and neck drop and sway from side to side. This is such a beautiful stretch for the lower back. So really breathe here. Allow the whole body to just relax as you sway, catching your breath. You're doing amazing. And exhale. Slowly releasing the elbows, tuck the chin into the chest and start rolling yourself up to standing. And we come into a wide-legged stance. So the toes are pointing out, the heels are in. Inhale, roll those shoulders down the back. Exhale, bend into a nice deep squat. So, first of all, what we're going to do is inhale for 1 breath. Exhale, hands come by the sides, by your hips. You can have a little fist here, you can put them on the knees. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Last one, inhale up, and exhale down. Staying down, you can have your hands as fists so you feel even more strong. Straight spine, and we just pulse. Keeping the entire torso straight. We'll just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to keep pulsing, and if you can, lift that right heel. So right heel comes up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Really working on those glutes. 2, 1. Swap sides, left heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that heel. Come up, straighten everything out. Oh. And then bring the feet parallel. Let's come into a nice forward fold. Oh, you can bend the knees here. You can sway from side to side. Or you can just work on bringing the crown of the head closer towards the mat. Breathe here, stretching into the back of the legs. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly tucking your chin into your chest, bending your knees and rolling your way up to standing. Whew, great job. So let's come to the front of the mat. Bringing the palms facing forward, rolling the shoulders down the back. We're going to inhale, our arms coming up overhead. And we're going to exhale, coming back into a forward fold with the feet together. And then we're just going to step our right foot back, and we're going to drop the right knee, and we're going to find ourselves in a low lunge this time, relaxation time. So I like to come up onto my fingers here, so it allows me to open the chest and straighten the spine. But also if you have blocks or pillows, you can also do it like this, or just put your hands on your knee. Let's just take a moment here to really stretch out that right hip flexor. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then dropping the hands, framing the foot. Let's come back into a hamstring stretch. So flexing that front foot here. Inhale to lengthen the body. And exhale to fold over that left leg. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly inhaling forward, bringing the hands on the inside of the left foot, walking that foot out to the side. Now let's get into the hips. Lizard pose. So really inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, seeing if you can drop those hips down even more. Maybe you come onto the forearms for our last breath. And exhale. If you're on the forearms, come back onto the hands. And then just walk that left foot over to the right side. We're coming into one-legged pigeon. So dropping the knee down, seeing if you can walk that back leg out even more. So both hip bones face forward. As we inhale, really opening up the chest, gazing up. And then exhale, maybe you want to walk the hands out in front of you. Maybe you want to come down onto the forearms. Or maybe you want to use your hands as a little pillow and just stay here. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. And maybe you exhale, sigh out the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming back up onto the hands. Just simply sliding that left knee back to meet the right. And then just walking that front foot forward. Coming into low lunge on this side. Again, you can have your hands on the mat or you can have them on the knee as we stay here for 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling those left hip flexors really stretch out nicely here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bringing those hands to frame the foot. We'll come into our hamstring stretch, so dropping those hips back. flexing that front foot, and inhaling, gazing forward. Exhaling, folding over the leg. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly coming forward, you can walk that right foot out to the side, bringing the hands inside the right foot, opening the chest, lizard pose, inhale. And exhale, maybe coming down onto the forearms for one last breath. And exhale. Coming back up onto the hands if you were down, walking that foot to the side for pigeon, and then dropping the knee down, walking that back leg out, and then inhaling, opening up your chest, and exhaling, maybe coming forward. Wherever you are, enjoy 3 deep breaths here as we inhale, and maybe sigh out the mouth. Inhaling, and exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming back up onto the fingertips if you were down. And then just swing that left leg all the way around until your left foot meets your right foot. We're going to come into a butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together, and the closer you are, the more it'll open up the hips. If you have quite tight hips, just move your feet out slightly. And we're going to come into butterfly, and that's where I will leave you, because I really believe you could stay in butterfly for almost like 5 minutes or so, just to really open up the hips and the lower back. So we'll all breathe in together, we'll come down, I'll stay with you for 3 deep breaths, and then stay for as long as feels good for you. And when you come out, place the feet down and just knock your knees from side to side, just letting the hips release a little bit because it can be quite intense, and then that's you. So, soles of the feet together, inhaling, lifting the chest, and then exhaling, slowly coming over, dropping the forearms down, releasing the head, and the key is to just become super heavy here, and seeing if you can not just drop in and down, but also the crown of the head going forward, and then down. So inhale here, and you can exhale, sigh out the mouth. Inhale, and exhale. Taking one last breath. And exhale. And then stay here for as long as feels good for you. As I say, really a minute or so could be great, maybe even 3 minutes. Most advanced yin yoga, you could do 5 minutes. Feel good in the hips and enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you feel strong.